Hacker-Pschorr Munchner Gold Lager.
Life is too short to be drinking shitty beer.
Welcome to another edition of Bands, Bikes and Booze Reviews. I have got a bottle of Munchner Gold for review tonight. Now, these are a really good brewery. They're based in Bavaria, in Germany, and their Weiss beer is their flagship beer. I've reviewed that and it's really good, really worth checking out. And on the strength of that, I decided to check out their Munchner Gold. Now, this is supposedly a really good lager, and I think the brewers in Bavaria in Germany produce probably the best lager in the world. I know Carlsberg come out with this shit saying probably the best lager in the world, and you just think, oh, fuck off, best lager in the world, my Aris. Alright, rant over. This stuff is renowned to be really good. I think I've tasted it once before, a couple of years ago, but I can't remember. The joys of old age. Anyway, I'm going to review this now. Right, this is a 500ml bottle. It is 5.5% in the alcohol ABV. It is a lager. Munich lager. It contains water, malted barley, hops, and that's all you need. That's music to my ears. The Reinheitsgebot reigns strong in Bavaria, and this is a really nice bottle. It's got one of them flip tops. Do you remember them? Back in the 80s, when all them fucking twats was into that band Bros, used to stick them on their shoes. Fucking idiots. It's also got one of them rubber rings on it. If you're a guitarist or a bass player, they make very handy, cheap strap locks. Anyway, let's get this open and let's see what is going on. Right, on the nose, out the bottle. Oh yeah, beautiful. It's got them smoky bacon Munich malts. Now you get this in Paulaner, and you get it in a couple of other German beers as well. Hacker-Pschorr being one of them. I think Weihenstephaner, you get it in there as well. But it's just so good. Unique Munich malts. If you've ever tried the Schlenkerler, which is the smoke beer from Bamberg in Bavaria, I mean, that's taking it to the extremes. But it smells really smoky and almost, as I say, I liken it to smoky bacon. This is what this smells like. Not as strong, obviously, but it's got them smoky Munich malts, which I absolutely love. Probably my favourite smell. Let's get it into the glass and let's see what's going on. I'm using a Guinness tankard. I don't really know what sort of, glass to drink it out of. So I'm just going to pour it into this. You will get a good view of the colour in this. And there it goes into the glass. Fair bit of carbonation on that. And they call these half bottles of beer. That's what they're called, half bottles of beer, because it's half a litre. Over in England, and I think the States have a different pint measurement, but over in England it's a pint. In Germany it's a litre, which is the standard for all beer. I'm going to keep this bottle because I've got a very good feeling that this is going to smell and taste really nice. So there it is. Okay, now it is in the glass. Very nice golden colour. Fair bit of carbonation on that. You can see that on the nose. Yeah, more in Munich malts. They're a little bit more subdued than the Paulaner stuff. If you've ever tasted the Paulaner, Helles, and even their Weissbier, you can smell it on that as well. Them lovely, smoky Munich Pilsner malts. Amazing stuff. There's a little bit of lemon citrus on here as well. Smells amazing. Right, let's get this drunk. Prost, as they say in Germany. Amazing, amazing. Just like the Paulaner, and on the same track as the Augustiner, this is a really, really good lager. You cannot go wrong with anything from Bavaria that has got lager written on the side of it. It's lovely. It's so Moorish with them malts. I don't know why, and I'm sure. Well, I know I'm no brewer, so I may be speaking out of turn here, and somebody's going to correct me on this. But if anybody wanted to brew a really, really good lager over here, all they've got to do is just whack some of them Munich malts in there. Now, obviously, it's not going to taste the same. The water is going to make it taste different. And of course, if the malt's grown over here, then it's going to taste different from the geology of the soil and everything. But this is what lager brewers should be aspiring to, in my opinion. Forget all the fucking macro tossers and all that. Craft brewers. I see Helles written on the side of cans of 330 and 440ml cans of lager, supposedly from craft brewers, and they taste just like macro brewed stuff. Some of them, not all of them, some of them are quite good. If you're watching out there, craft brewers, just get hold of some of this, taste some of this and try and imitate that, because you will not go wrong. Defy anybody to tell me that is crap. If anybody tells me that's crap, well, you might as well stick to your fucking Budweiser. And I probably, do you know what, I'm sounding like a broken record. Every time I drink beer from Munich, I go off on this, how great it is. And I don't know what it is, but this is lager done right. This is how it should be. And Paulaner, Augustiner, Eyinger, all them really good. Even Schlenkerler, they're Helles. All them, Bavarian brewers get it right. And as I said before, they're brewing fucking IPAs over there now. Why? When you got this? But anyway, rant over. Let's stick to the beer. Okay. Yep. Beautiful, Moorish, sweet Munich malt with a touch of smoke on it. Little bit of lemon citrus and just a huge amount of biscuit malt and a bit of doughy, bready malt aftertaste. It's just amazing. It's a winning combination. So what's the verdict? That is 10 out of 10. And I will give any beer that tastes like this, which I have done for all the Bavarian stuff, 10 out of 10. Because with the possible exception of the Czech Pilsners, I don't think you'll ever get a better lager anywhere than out of Bavaria. And these Bavarian brewers, traditional Bavarian brewers, and you can have all these craft brewers doing their, Helles. When the fuck did that become a fashionable word for, craft brewers? If you're going to brew a Helles has to taste like this, in my opinion, for it to even be considered. So, yeah, this is 10 out of 10. This is the master. This is the I would say this particular beer, but this style of beer, brewed in Bavaria. Augustiner for me is the top. Paulaner, Hacker-Pschorr, or an Eyinger. They're the three big ones that I really like. Löwenbräu as well is another one. I mean, I could just reel them off. There's so many, but they all brew beer like this, and it's so good. It is so fucking good. And what I would urge you, of course, I'd recommend this, but I would urge you to get, if you've got a mate who drinks Foster's and fucking Budweiser and all that shit. I've done it in work. I've got a mate in work, he drinks Budweiser, swears by it, you know. He says, oh yeah, it's a great beer. I got him some of that Augustiner in a German bar near work, and he was blown away by how good it was. Didn't buy it again, he went back to his fucking Budweiser, the tight bastard, but, you know, at least he knows good beer from bad. Well, I've sort of tried to educate him anyway. But yeah, 10 out of 10, and definitely recommended. And as I always say, just like this stuff, beer is working class champagne.